Just waiting for all 17 runners to stand. Off now. Racing, and Pandano jumped okay, but Four Valor is very sharp into stride as usual. Pandano and Four Valor, they're the early leaders. Then a real queue up behind. Rushing forward is Lock Eagle in advance of Main Manhattaner. Over on the inside, Highlight from Baby Rider. Aramea cast a little bit deep. They're followed by King of the Castle pushing through on the rails. In advance of Flying Crazy, who's right up there, and Baltic Coast is covering ground. A gap of 2 lengths then to Journalism from Special Sway. Rogue Bear looks to be 3 wide there in the white cap. Now back in the field is Steely, has gone down to the rails at this point. Steely well back together with Cisco Bay, and Lion's Roar is back last of all. Down the side, and it's Pandano in front. Pandano in front by a half to Four Valor. Highlights gets a good one third, followed by Lock Eagle. Then came King of the Castle, racing through on the inside of Hale Manhattan. Aramea deeper out, followed by Flying Crazy the rails, then Baby Rider from Rogue Bear, Special Sway, Baltic Coast, Cisco Bay out deep. Further back to Journalism. Spangler's down on the rails from Steely and Lion's Roar. Into the straight, and Pandano skips a length in front. Letting off the fence now, Highlights to give chase. It's Highlights going after Pandano. King of the Castle looking for clear running. Four Valor's gone. Lock Eagle pulls to the outside. Highlights moved up now. Highlights put the head in front from Pandano. King of the Castle going to third with Lock Eagle. Highlights just in front of King of the Castle. Highlights, King of the Castle. King of the Castle nailed it. Got up right on the line there to beat Highlights. Third between Pandano and Lock Eagle. Further back to Spangler, Lion's Roar. Then came a Rogue Bear from Flying Crazy, Special Sway, Baby Rider, Hale Manhattan, Baltic Coast, Arameo, Four Valor Weekend out from Journalism, and Cisco Bay.
Yes, young man, you are King of the Castle today. Number 10, King of the Castle books its ticket to the big dance in a $3 million race in 16 days' time. King of the Castle, number 10. Reece Jones pushes King of the Castle's head down to beat Highlights. Number 16, Lock Eagle's going to get third. Joe Pride gets a horse into the big dance. When you're hot, you're hot.
Yep, he's gone from a little dance to a big dance with King of the Castle. He didn't know himself with that weight today. Had the inside draw come to the fore again in this race, like the previous, barriers 1 and 2. So maybe that win's got a factor there in these type of races over the mile. So he was too good. Highlights was good. The blinkers work with Lock Eagle, give him more gate speed there, and he's battled on quite nicely into third spot.
10, 16, 11 and 17. There was good money for that horse, King of the Castle, right through betting. They continued on with it today. 135.53, 35.67. Winner scores by a long head. King of the Castle and Highlights qualify as 1-2 for the big dance in 16 days' time.
Well, congratulations, Reece. That was a pretty dominant win. Did he just half stumble out of the gates?
Yeah, he kind of came out on his nose. I thought we were probably in a little bit of trouble, but barriers win races, and we were able to kind of just sneak up with doing no work at all, and got into a lovely spot where he was just allowed to travel and build into a nice little rhythm there.
He really wanted to win. He really got the head down at the right time.
Yeah, he was good. I've noticed a couple of times he probably gets there and starts to idle, so the way the race panned out, he was a little bit patient with him, made sure he got the head just late, and he was strong, he was superb, so I think he's going really, really well. And
were you confident throughout?
I don't know about confident, but I knew I could run a good race. Joe always does a really good job with his horses, and I knew he was going to come here in nice little form, so happy to get another winner for him today, and the owners too.
Well done, Reece.
Cheers, thanks, Vinny.
Well, Joe, when you're hot, you're hot, and the cries of Lewis as he came back.
That's him, yeah. I got a real crush on this horse. I love him. Yeah, there's something about him. He's a little bit freakish. He's from the bottom of the South Island, the absolute bottom of the South Island. There's just something about him. He's anything but unique. He's really, the first 12 months I could hardly get him to go to the races. Kelvin Tyler, who trained him down there, still is part owner of him, and it's been an interesting journey to say the least, but he's a pretty cool horse.
What about the big dance now?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, he finds his way into it now. I'd have been happy to take our part in the little dance, but when you get invited to the big dance, who's going to the little dance?
Have you got enough dancing left in you?
I've got absolutely no dancing in me, but luckily the owners have, and Lewis has. So, look, he'll give a a good account of himself, because he came here today dropping a massive amount of weight from a good run at Rose Hill, and he'll get him pretty light in that big dance as well, and he can only improve.
Okay, good luck with him.
Thank you.